Chapter 7 The Birdman of India. Before we begin, bird watching is an exciting activity for nature lovers. Birds of a large variety normally live or stay in greenery, near a water body, and possibly away from noise and disturbance created by humans. There are many migratory birds that come to India and other neighboring countries from the cold regions during the winters. Therefore, the best time to see these migratory birds is from November to January. A 10-year-old Salim found a unique sparrow with a yellow streak below its neck. The secretary at the Bombay Natural History Society, BNHS, identified it as a yellow-throated sparrow and showed the boy the society's vast collection of stuffed birds. Awestruck, he remained fascinated with birds for life. Salim Ali was an average student in school. He left college and spent the next 10 years in Burma, working as a partner in his brother's timber and wolfram business. Even during his time in Burma, he would spend most of the time observing birds and wildlife. When the business collapsed, Salim Ali came back and got a job as a guide lecturer at Mumbai's Prince of Wales Museum in 1927. After 2 years, he decided to study ornithology at the Berlin University Zoological Museum. When Salim Ali returned to Mumbai a year later, his guide lecturer's post had been abolished. There was no chance of working for the government either because he did not have a college degree. Salim's wife, Tehmina's family owned a small cottage in Kihim, a coastal village to the south of Mumbai. The young couple moved there. Kihim was full of greenery and a lot of birds. This kept Salim Ali occupied with his favorite hobby. Don't take a job, Tehmina advised him, if you can't enjoy it. In 1930, Salim Ali went to the BNHS with a proposal to study Indian birds systematically, which had never been done before. He did not demand a salary, only expenses for these ornithological surveys. For the next 20 years, he roamed the subcontinent, studying birds from Kutch to Sikkim and Afghanistan to Kerala, weaving history, ecology, and geography into his description of birds and their habitat. In 1941, he published the Book of Indian Birds. The first of many more books to come, it was an instant success, and its royalties enabled him to repay his old business debts. By 1960, the man who had once been rejected for a government job for want of a degree was guiding PhD students. Salim Ali helped the development of ornithology in India. Although recognition came late, he received several honorary doctorates and numerous awards. He was awarded Joy Gobind Law Gold Medal by the Asiatic Society of Bengal in 1953. He received honorary doctorates from the Aligarh Muslim University 1958, Delhi University 1973, and Andhra University 1978. In 1967, he became the first non-British citizen to receive the gold medal of the British Ornithologists' Union. Salim Ali's writings and awards brought him a large amount of money, but he kept very little for himself, liberally handing out scholarship to needy students. Salim Ali donated his 1976 Paul Getty Wildlife Conservation Prize worth $50,000 to a conservation research fund at the BNHS. Writing letters was one of Salim Ali's passions. The setting up of the Bharatpur and Karnala bird sanctuaries, the decision not to destroy Kerala's Silent Valley for the sake of a power project, and many other similar measures were due to his powerful letters to prime ministers and forest officials. Salim Ali also loved motorbikes. In 1950, he shipped his heavy Sunbeam 500cc motorbike to Sweden. With his luggage strapped behind him, he roared into an ornithological conference on his bike, surprising the other delegates. After the conference, he rode through Europe, meeting friends and watching birds. In France, Salim Ali was injured in a collision with a speeding truck. But the next morning, he got out of his hospital bed and repaired the bike himself. Head bandaged, he kept a lunch appointment later that day. Until he was 87-year-old, Salim Ali conducted major expeditions. In 1983, he spent 4 weeks in the exquisitely beautiful Namdapha National Park in Arunachal Pradesh. 2 years later, he was planning to go to the Himalayas in search of the mountain quail, last seen in 1858, but suddenly fell ill and stayed back. He used the time to finish one more book, The Fall of a Sparrow, his autobiography. One of Salim Ali's last wishes was to set up an ornithological institute in Mumbai. In April 1987, after his illness had been diagnosed as cancer, he flew to Delhi to convince the Prime Minister about the need for the institute. Hospitalized on landing, he kept insisting on going to the seminar until the Prime Minister visited him personally and assured full support. 2 months later, Salim Ali died. In 1990, the Salim Ali Center for Ornithology and Natural History was established in Coimbatore.